Thanks for staying with us. This is News Tonight. Let's bring you some national news now. In a big breakthrough today, the Bihar police arrested 2 Maoists who were involved in the kidnapping of the 4 policemen in Kajra. They were caught during the combing operations that were launched by the Bihar police in the jungles of Lakhisare district, where the Maoists are believed to be holding the 3 policemen hostage. They also picked up 8 suspected Naxals from villages near the Sunday encounter site. But a concerned Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has come out saying that his priority is to ensure the safety of the hostages. He made an appeal today to the Naxals to not harm the hostages and to release them soon. He also said that if the government was willing for talks, then the Naxals should come forward, and added that the Bihar government wants face-to-face talks with the Naxals and a safe passage will be given to them for talks. Speaking to NDTV, Bihar's ruling JDU spokesperson reiterated Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's known stand on the Naxal issue, adding that even within the Congress and the UPA at the centre, there is no consensus on how to tackle it. Clearly, the killing of Havaldar Lucas Tete has increased the pressure on Nitish Kumar to act fast. Meanwhile, Junior Gandhi, who is in the state of Bihar to kickstart his election campaign from Saharsa today, has accused Nitish Kumar to have a relationship of convenience with the Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi. Rahul Gandhi also accused the Bihar government of not passing on the centre's aid to the flood-hit families.
पैसा यहाँ तक आता है, बिहार तक आता है और फिर गांव तक नहीं पहुंचता। क्या बोला आपने? हाँ, भ्रष्टाचार में चला जाता है, गायब हो जाता है। देखिए, जो समस्या उत्तर प्रदेश में है, वो समस्या यहाँ है। पैसा दिल्ली से भेजा जाता है और कोई पैसे की कमी नहीं है आजकल। करोड़ों रुपए भेजा जाता है, पटना तक पहुंचता है, लखनऊ तक पहुंचता है और फिर वहां पे गायब हो जाता है।
Well, staying with national news, Teachers' Day may be just a few hours away, but today, in a damning development for the college professor from Kerala who had his hand severed by a radical outfit in April, was removed from service by his college authorities. Professor T.J. Joseph was attacked for preparing a question paper that allegedly made a derogatory reference to Prophet Muhammad. Authorities of the college he taught at said that they were unconvinced with the explanation he gave for the instigating reference and decided to pull him out of service. The professor, who is at home nursing his sutured hand, said that this was an unexpected blow to him and his family. Meanwhile, Kerala's Education Minister M.A. Baby has told NDTV that this was excessive use of authority by the college administration. So far, 30 people have been arrested in connection with that attack. In a quick update in cricket's latest controversy that seems to be unfolding by the minute, the Pakistani trio of Salman Bhatt, Muhammad Amir and Muhammad Asif have told the investigators that they took money from alleged bookie Mazhar Majid but denied any wrongdoing. The suspended trio, being grilled by Scotland Yard, claimed the money they took from Majid was on account of sponsorship contracts they had signed with different commercial organizations. They insisted that they did not know that Majid, who was working as an agent for them, was also a bookmaker. In sports news from the city, Chennai is now one of the few cities in the country which boasts of 2 synthetic hockey pitches. One, which is Mayor Dr. Radhakrishnan Stadium, and the second, which is YMCA Stadium in Nandanam. But every year, while Radhakrishnan Stadium holds several matches, there's hardly any activity at the YMCA grounds at all. Our sports reporter Sudarshan tells us why that is.
From school level to the national level, Mayor Radhakrishnan Stadium has hosted all hockey tournaments in the past 8 months. Players feel that the frequent tournaments here will damage the turf.
They should organize more matches, not only in that Radhakrishnan Stadium, even at YMCA Nandanam, because the laying of a turf pitch is so expensive, and they should make use of it.
Officials at Chennai's second hockey stadium at YMCA Nandanam say the state sports authority should bring in more tournaments to this stadium as well. instead of conducting only practice matches.
Hockey field has been used mainly by our college students for practice. SDAT can organize so many matches.
Sports Development Authority of Tamil Nadu says the YMCA stadium does host school and college level tournaments. But records show that the stadium is used only for training players.
At the same time, school level, college level, university level, those matches we are already holding in YMCA, excepting for some of their major matches. Right now we do not have a plan to construct a gallery there, but we are more thinking of taking more number of matches to that ground.
Right now I am standing here at the Nandanam Hockey Stadium, and if I compare the quality of turf at both the Nandanam and Radhakrishnan Stadium, I find that both are having the same standard of turf. But SDAT hardly organizes any major tournament at Nandanam Hockey Stadium just because it does not have public gallery. And the sad part is that rather than thinking of constructing the public gallery, the SDAT is all set to organize major tournament at Radhakrishnan Stadium next year as well. In Chennai, Sudarshan for NDTV Hindu.
Well, it's not just the stadia in Chennai that's of concern, but the conditions of ones in Delhi as well. That's now being questioned. India's badminton star and one of the brand ambassadors of the Commonwealth Games 2010, Saina Nehwal, today slammed the tardy preparations for the Games, saying that the stadia are not yet ready.
I think looking at the stadiums and looking at the progress, I don't really think we are capable of holding such big tournaments because I've seen many games like Commonwealth Games in Melbourne and the Olympic Games in China. Compared to that, it's not up to the mark. But I'm sure before the 3rd or 2nd of October it will be ready, and I'm sure people will like it. But yeah, with the comparison of those games, I think we're not up to the mark.
But realizing that she was caught on a wrong foot, Saina did retract her remarks, saying she did not mean what she said.
Mean that way, I think it's put too much. I'm really sorry for what I said, and I didn't mean that way. I am one of the good sports person today, and I really want to do well at the Commonwealth Games in front of my home crowd. And I'm really proud that Commonwealth Games is being held in India, and I'm one of the sports person who is playing in it. And I think just meant it in a wrong way, but I really didn't mean it, and I'm really sorry for it. Everything will be all right. There's still 1 more month. Everything will be all right, and when I'll come there, I'm sure it'll be a big, huge success and one of the biggest tournaments. I think I was a little bit misquoted also, and I think it was a little bit disappointing because I think whatever I said, I just denied those reports because I think I don't really remember what exactly I said, but I'm really sorry if because many people follow me, and it's not a good thing on my behalf also, because being a player, it puts a bad impact on me also. So I'm really sorry for that statement, and I think now I'm just focusing on my event, and I hope whatever is happened has happened. I'm just looking forward to my event, and I just want to prepare well and win a medal in front of my country.
Well, only if the rest of the country shared that kind of hope the badminton ace had. Now, is there a difference between the sare gamas of a Carnatic performance and that of a pop song that makes your feet tap? Well, of course there is. Explaining the intricacies behind the rhythm, beat, notes and who's behind each number was a first of its kind day-long seminar on the creative music production in Indian cinema. It provided participants with a comprehensive understanding of all creative processes related to producing music for moving images, with particular reference to the Indian film industry. The lecture, headed by music composer Divakar Subramaniam, was a big boost for aspiring music composers and producers.
A huge social responsibility here, that this is a beautiful place where art meets science and science meet art. And it's a very particular skill, and as much as there is gift to making this music, there is also a certain framework, and people need to be taught that, and they first need to be aware that this is a skill, and second, they need to be taught about it.
Well, in more entertainment news, Hollywood films easily attract the audience here in Chennai, sometimes even competing with the local films. Well, get ready for Resident Evil 4 Afterlife. Here's a peek into what the film holds for you, the horror buffs.
Mila Jovovich and Sean Roberts play the lead roles in Resident Evil 4 Afterlife. After James Cameron's Avatar, this film is the first to use similar 3D technology. The film is directed by Paul Anderson.
Where's this signal?
A virus infection ravages the world, turning its victims into the undead. Jovovich tries to find survivors and lead them to safety. She's engaged in a deadly battle with the Umbrella Corporation, and help arrives from an unexpected friend. When they arrive in Los Angeles, they find the city overrun by thousands of undead. The science fiction film is expected to open in theatres on September 10th in Chennai with Lalit Jude. Jay Santosh for NDTV Hindu.
Umbrella.
Well, it is going to be something. Now imagine being paid 18 crore rupees for a single film. That's right, just one film. Well, that's what the superstar Rajinikanth bagged for his last film, Shivaji, an amount the biggest stars of Bollywood can only dream of. And while he waits for the release of his latest Robo, we take a look at what makes Rajinikanth such a superstar.
Rajini fans take their hero worship very seriously. The trademark mannerisms, somewhat bizarre to the rest of India, only feeds their frenzy. But there is a logic to the madness. Just like MGR, Rajini chose to play the common man, whether it's the pauper prince in Muthu or the auto rickshaw driver of Basha. The man who discovered him, the legendary director K. Balachandra, said Rajini's unorthodox face made him stop and take a second look.
Even though he was dark and all that, all the muscles were speaking few things. When I asked him, what is your desire to become a star?
That led to the making of Apurva Ragungal, Rajini's big break and the beginning of the Rajini legend. Today, the Talaivar is awaiting the release of his 154th film, Robot.
Very tough, very challenging role. And as you all know that Kamal Haasan was supposed to do that character, and even Shah Rukh Khan also, was supposed to do then, so I don't know, something is didn't work out. Anyway, दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाले खाने.
Here's hoping the legend of Rajini continues with Indiran, coming soon at a theatre near you.
Well, that superstar release is just a matter of time, a few more days in fact. That's the news for the moment. We'll see you at 10 with the next news update. Till then, keep watching NDTV Hindu.